I am not happy, Snotty. I am not happy at all. I ran into an issue. Okay, it seems to be working now. And it's an issue that I don't know how quickly I can solve it. Um, it's annoying because I've fixed this like 4 times already. This is the issue. For some reason, the game items don't seem to be going on. Wait, I don't have game items right now. Oh, because I took them off. Alright, let me equip. Yeah, the game items aren't going on. Even the helmet, which doesn't make sense because the helmet is like the most basic thing. Wait, let me stop and go back in. Maybe it's just not recognizing the equip. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe the client. Yeah, so the client recognizes the equip and the server does not. Okay, this might be a much easier fix than I thought it was. Whew. But why? Also, welcome, Snotty. I see you over here. So they were. This is what I'm saying. Like I literally tested this. I test this every once in a while just to make sure I didn't break it somehow. Like it was working for me fine any day other than today, and I'm not really sure what I could have done to make it not work. I just added this, but this was after the fact, so it wouldn't have changed anything. So it's something that's making... This is an equip thing, generally. Equip item in-game. Print, player, data store. Just all of this stuff. ID, eloc. There you go. Then we go... I don't actually need the data store. Print EIIG done. Equip item in game. Don't look at that. Equip item server. Print EIS start. Print EIS done. Let's see if it even gets there. I think it might not even get there. At least I hope it doesn't even get there. Okay, so this equip item in game is for the bow, which is fine. We see the bow. And for the hat obviously doesn't even activate because it doesn't recognize it being in there. So if I equip this, equip item. All right, here we go. Module client equipment. Equip item. Print bool. Play. Yeah, we got the bow, obviously. All right, let's try this again. Equip. Oh. Yikes. All right, equip item. Let's do this whole shabazz. Print. Let's print the whole thing this time. Print bool level check. I shouldn't need to check that. B item. E type. Yeah, this check is useless. This would have been checked before it even got here. There's no reason to check it. Yeah, we don't need callbacks anymore like this. A lot of this is somewhat outdated, but when I was overhauling it, I decided I wouldn't update it yet. We can still have callback, actually. But callback is going to have to be strictly a Boolean. Also, why is it here? I can literally... Okay, this is what we're doing. Equip item controller. We are returning callback. All right, that part's good. Okay, so this activates for the weapon no matter what. And then at the bottom, if it's a weapon, you do this in addition to that. So I just have to make sure that these return false or true. I do this already here. That's so funny. Oh, I guess it was always like that here, though. Okay, fine. True. Don't need this. It's just at the top here. Because we're doing this to, yeah. We don't return anything. Yeah, no, we don't return anything. That's kind of fine. I feel like some of these could pose problems later. Anyway, so the underlying problem is going to be somewhere in equip item here. Equip item controller. Print item slot toggle. Sure, whatever. Print item ID title. Sure. Equip type 1. All right, let's save all that and see if that runs into any problems. Sheesh. Equip. Level check is false. That'll do it. Why is level check false? Also, where is this exactly? 410. Well, it's not 410 anymore, it's 412. Why is level check? That's the last one. I'm stupid. Still good because I need to inform the player that they're not high enough level to equip the item. Oh, man. All right, how am I going to do this? So the reason I can't equip the item is because I am simply not high enough level. Let's delete all of these prints though. Okay. Hey, what's going on? Anthony Gaming. All right, so while trying to test something, I failed because I'm not high enough level to equip the things that I'm trying to test. Let's get high enough level first. And then I can test not being high enough level again later. Because first, let me actually... I need a specific item, too. Actually, Snotty, can you get on and I'll start like a shared thing and then you can trade me the item I'm looking for. I need pants. Any pants. Awesome. I'm gonna stop now then, because it would be so much easier to just get my stuff from Snotty. Alright, so what am I doing here? It's join. Okay, yeah, so if you press the join button on top, you should be able to join me. Wait, I'm erroring out. Why? Yo, what? Why? It'll take like 20 seconds to tell me what's going on. What's not loading? What is not loading? Also, you can't see anything. Why can't you see anything? Oh, because this is a different instance of the thing, right? Oh, you don't have pants? Yeah, I see you here, Snotty. Big tree, by the way. Nice. It has to be specifically pants, yeah. Like my little badge over there. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Okay. Exit game. Yeah, exit the game, and I'm going to try that again. Play team test. And let's find out why that didn't work. Alright, I kind of want to get this to work, so let me figure it out. Let's go on the server, because this is almost certainly a server thing. Probably. Here. Print 1. I'm just going to print a bunch of 1s. There we go, there we go. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we'll be able to see the line. The line is the important part. Okay, all of these things. So this works on the normal one. Okay, now let's go team test and see what doesn't work here. Yeah, that would be good. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, there is no server. 5. I guess I do have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5. What? Okay. Exit game. There you go. Yeah, and also, Snotty, if you were able to drop pants, at some point I'm just going to have to add in a thing that allows me to just give myself something to test it. If you're able to drop pants, try to equip it and see if it works for you too, because it should, if I remember correctly, but there is a problem with pants that I kind of want to fix. Okay, we print 1. Oh wait, no, let's do 2 here. And as you can actually see here, it's why this guy is fully decked out and this guy has... Sorry, this guy is fully decked out and this guy has everything but the pants. There's a reason for it. Okay. How many ones am I supposed to have again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, more than 6, but only 5 of them print. Why is this a problem? Okay, so it is a server thing then? You can't put them on. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that's actually a kind of a good thing. Alright, cool. 1 sec. Okay. $6.15, perfect. Actually, thanks for letting me know that. 6.15 is it can't be 6.15. Wait, module client? Okay, module client equipment 6.15 is down here. Alright, well that's not where it's erroring out. That can't be where it's erroring out. Oh, the false is there. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, no, that's correct. That is a correct spot to have false. Although I should undo all my removals of the prints. Okay, yeah, that's good. Can you leave the game, then come back and tell me where else things print? Let me team test again. While I try to figure this out. So I have a feeling that this is just not going to work. What was the error I got here, by the way? Oh, I deleted it. Jesus, okay. That's really aggravating. Right, okay. What if I just get rid of this? So basically what seems to be happening is team test does not like any server connections. And by that I mean like server to server connections. Yeah. That's exactly what this means. But let me just double check by checking the great old googly moogly. Roblox Studio team test doesn't work with subscription service, or not subscription service, messaging service. So your team test freezes when loading messaging service. No, they are. It's just crab armor. So it's a crab armor. You can't get it yet, but you will be able to get it. You get it. You will eventually be able to get it as an incredibly rare drop by defeating crabs as a customizable thing. It's not gonna have like it's gonna have stats, but it's gonna be like low level. Crab people. If you want to make better crab armor, feel free. This was made by Bop. Kind of looks like the chitin armor thing from Skyrim, honestly. All right, so I'd simply. Who's there? Who's there, Rekobek? Hello, Reko. What's going on? All right, so literally, like, I don't need subscribe async to work. I just need it to not freeze. Like, I can play test the game by pressing play here. I just can't play test it by pressing team test, which seems weird. Team test stops loading when loading messaging service. Okay. It's like an error that they're getting, though. I'm not even getting an error. This guy's also getting an error. Like, I'd love to. Able to start multiplayer server test. All right. This is not an issue anywhere else, so I'm going to ignore it. Actually, how about this? I'll go into Roblox player and publish that. Oh my gosh, there's some updates. Oh, my day is ruined. Actually, though, like I want to be beyond this by now. I'm gonna go into the game. Snotty, can you come into the game with me? Might as well play the game. Yo, why is it all gross? Why is my GPU usage so high? This is not, and CPU, this is not the case in the test. This is impressively bad. What the hell? The client test failed again. Oh, can I send? Yeah, I'll send a link in Discord. One sec. But actually, what's going on here? Receive is also really okay. Receive is only. Why is receive really high when I'm not on? So if I go here, if I click off of it, receive goes really high. No. Receive should not be very high. CPU and GPU should not be this high either. This makes no sense to me. Because the Studio should be able to accurately test CPU and GPU. So the fact that it's this high and it's causing everything to lag so much is very concerning. I don't get it. I kind of want to know why receive was so high before. Is it also this bad for you, Snotty, when you get in? Like the memory, I don't even know what to do about the memory because Roblox. Oh, well, I pressed it by accident. Sure, this is not going to do anything. Okay. I was like, oh no, did he come in and it resets something for me? No, that's not the case. Yeah, everything is so slow. Why is this so high? Uh, maybe later, man. I'm really trying to get this game out today, and it's concerning that I'm having issues here. Hey, look at that! What's going on, Snotty? Can you hand me some pants? Oh, come on. No, wait. This is so annoying. When I see it. Bro, this is client side. The client side is messing up so bad. Why? Alright, yeah, I'm okay to accept whenever, by the way. Stop! Stop it! Okay, accept. Thanks. I got it. Level 8. I will still have to get to one more level. I wanted to get the level on, like, here. Okay, yeah, that's strange. Snotty, how's your CPU and GPU? Is it also, if you press F9, does it also show as red for you? Oh, it's okay. It's in-game stuff. It's whatever. Hello there. So, Snotty, how's the CPU and GPU for you? I only see. Yeah. F9. Oh, I'm sorry. If you go into the Roblox thing and go into settings and scroll down to performance stats here, under settings, if you toggle that on, just let me know what your CPU and GPU look like. (2D) technically. It's 2.5D technically, actually. So, but you can only go left and right. Left, right, up, down. I'm meaning like left, right, and then jump up, and then alter that here. Alright, the problem is because everything is so awful, it like doesn't recognize a lot of stuff, and everything's really choppy because it's so slow. It's all green on the very low end, so it's literally just me, the guy who made it, where CPU and GPU are incredibly high. Alright, stay in the game. Stay in the game. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna come back. Now it's not. I can't have that happening to a random person. If a random person joins the game, and it seems like this unoptimized mess to them where everything is lagging a lot, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, it's gonna lag a little bit, but it's not happening now. Well, what was happening before for some reason is I went into the game, and this is when the server was just setting up. I went into the game, and my CPU and GPU usage were like 4 times what they should have been. I just left the game and came back. Also, a nice hat. I just left the game and came back, and now they're kind of fine. Like they're not like the lowest, but they're kind of fine. Um, and it's just really confusing to me because like does it only happen when I set up the server? And if so, why does it happen? Because there are differences in how Studio sets up the server and how the game sets up the server. Actually, Snotty, can you leave? If you haven't already. Please leave. And I'm going to leave. And I'm going to try to set up the server again. Just let me know when you left. Oh, man. Done? Okay. There's nothing here. So if I hit play, there's literally nothing here, by the way, and it's still showing memory of 1300. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I'm in the game alone now, and CPU and GPU are fine. What the fudge? If I can't reliably recreate an issue, I can't solve the issue. Let me. Maybe it's just a Roblox thing. Maybe if I type into the Googly Moogly, Roblox. Sometimes when I enter a game, the game lags a lot. Because of CPU and GPU. But usually this doesn't happen. Yeah, but that's not acceptable, I think. Oh, it's high because I'm not in the game. So if I go back into the game, it should does it still count as a back-end process? It is high again. That's true. So if I leave, well, no, because it didn't do it before. So like before when so I'm gonna join, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna check to make sure it's low on joining. Also, no errors. Just make sure there's no... Okay, I still get this BS client pet test, which... That's not from me, that's Roblox. Alright, you see everything's green. I'm gonna play a little bit and see what happens. I'll play for 5 minutes, exactly 5 minutes. Oh wait, I can't... Okay, I'm gonna have to like AFK for like 5 minutes. Because I don't want to get to level 8. I'll just move around, actually. Oh? Oh, we got a problem. Ooh, okay. Alright, you see, it is at this exact moment we got a problem. Also, I know why that's happening. I don't know why it's not disappearing, though. And they're still there. I don't use any free models with scripts in them. No, it's not the water. I scripted that myself. I know how to do it. This water isn't actually continuous movement. It's, yeah. Actually, it might still be the water, though, I guess. I mean, that would be really dumb if it's the water. It wouldn't make much sense at all. This is really annoying there, though. I'm just testing something here. Also, that was really annoying. Oh yeah, they're still there. Oh, we got an annoying problem now. Oh no. We got a really annoying problem. How do I stop that from happening? Okay, so I've encountered already just doing these basic tests the CPU and GPU problem, the Phantom Monsters problem. How many other problems can I run into? This game is not going to be able to run on mobile. No, the skill system is too complex for that. I might be able to try to do so. Also, the GUI up down here doesn't make sense for mobile. I'd have to redo the whole GUI. Okay, every button I click takes like 4 minutes to open. Received is really high, or relatively high now. I love how I don't get this issue on Studio. I'm just looking at memory now. Just to see, just it's not loud, just to make sure it's not a memory leak kind of thing. It might be. It does kind of keep going up. But what exactly is going up? Yeah, there's some kind of memory leak. Well, some of this behavior is also just delayed garbage collection. Like this whole thing where it goes up, 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 then down. Then kind of whatever this was, then down. Yep, this is all garbage collection stuff. I don't think I can release it today, actually. Dang it. At least not until I figure this out. Is it actually just the ocean? Let's leave. Let's stop the ocean script. I think it's... If I can find the ocean script. Miscellaneous, okay. Yeah, this should not be a problem. Let me disable it. I'll disable the other water thing too. Waterfall. No, that's not it. Where is it? Oh, small cave. Okay. I'll do the same thing here. Delete this. Just deleting some commented out code. Yeah, no, it can't be the ocean. But I am going to disable it just to make sure. But yeah, it based on what this script does, it cannot be the ocean. The ocean script is literally on a heartbeat a thing that does +10 and changes the offset like it just changes the offset every frame, which is like nothing compared to what the rest of the script is. If you told me it was the monsters, then I'd be like, oh yeah, yeah, sure, maybe, because that's like a bunch of different monsters changing their position every frame. But this is just the image position changing every frame. All right, let's disable. I'm going to publish that. I'm going to try again. Let's give it a few seconds. This is not updated. Level 87, baby. All right, you see the ocean is now not moving. Still got a phantom mushroom over there that I have to test elsewhere. Now my ping is low. But I don't get it. I don't get this. Okay. So I know the mere fact that I'm showing these stats and I open this will increase usages. Okay, memory seems to actually be fine. It doesn't seem to be a memory leak because last time we started at 512 and kind of consistently stayed around there. That's like 1499 and yeah. That's kind of fine. Okay. Right, so all of a sudden, after a few seconds, CPU and GPU spike. The receive also seems to spike to a certain degree. But why? It's not. It's not really memory. I mean, what can I see here? Yeah, you're gonna regret it. This is so annoying. Wow. All right, yeah, the received goes really high up when I press F9, which is understandable. Alright, how about I leave and I test this in Studio. Can I leave? Leave. Awkward. Alright, let's go in Studio and now I'll press play here. Yeah, GPU is like non-existent here. I am confused out of my mind. And CPU is only kind of demanding when I don't have this selected, which is understandable. So if I select, I'm going to select OBS right now. OBS is now selected. While OBS is selected, CPU spikes up. That is expected behavior. It's because it's running in the background. But when I click it again, this is where I clicked Studio again. Now it goes right back down. Nowhere does that impact GPU usage. GPU usage barely gets to 2 sometimes, and then it goes back down. Like it's fine. But when I'm in the game, GPU and CPU both spike up to like between 20 and 60. I'm so confused. Studio. Low GPU usage versus live high GPU. Let's find out. Wait, okay, let me try this. So I'm going into the game now. Not here. Let's stop this. I'm going into the game here, and let me also check my settings. Because maybe I just have, like... very high graphics? Oh yeah, I have like the max. Okay, so if I minimize this... that is still significantly higher than Studio. Oh, okay, wait. After a few seconds, it kind of petered out. A CPU is still significantly higher than Studio. CPU is still like 10 times higher than Studio, I think. I'll have to double check. So graphics quality. Stop or reduce motion effects. Okay, on. What? Why is... Okay, so if I increase volume... It, like, the volume is so low. That's weird. Whatever, I'm gonna mute it again. Oh, that's... Okay. Alright, man. Alright, so I left the game there, came into the game here. max this out. Alright, that is nowhere close to what I'm... Actually, no, that is kind of close now. This is still lower. Both of them are still lower than what they are in the live game. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. This is close to what I see on the low end. Like, well, when my graphics are the lowest in the live server, this is supposed to be spiking up, right? This should spike up if I... Okay, yeah, we got the ghost ones, right? Yeah, we got the ghost ones. Alright, I really have to figure out what's going on with that. I can't have ghost mushrooms floating around. Are you serious? It's still pretty reasonable, honestly. At the highest setting. This is not what it looks like in the live game, though. Stop. Alright, let's make the texture. Let's enable scripts again. No, the issue with lag is definitely a game breaking bug. I don't even know if it's a bug or a Roblox thing. Five maybe. Let me see something here. Actually, this is just a visual thing. This isn't even fixing a bug. This is just me trying to. Yeah, that would solve the problem that I've been seeing. Yeah. Should probably do the same thing here. Oh, whoops. Just increase the brightness slightly. basically did the same thing. We can do the same thing up here, where we actually move it to the middle, but remove light influence and increase brightness to 3. Yeah, I mean this is not an optimization. This is just making it look more better. Yeah, this way we don't have that slight thing over here that goes over. Oh, that would be a problem for a different reason though. That's why it would have to be. I just saw your message, your most recent message, Snotty. Yeah, it's not the biggest issue in the world, but in terms of like making sure the code is clean, that is actually a pretty big issue because it means the table isn't being cleared properly somehow. And again, I have an idea of why or how, but I don't know why they're not deleted at all. They should all be being deleted if they're not part of the current area or the last area that you went to. And I know it only happens because of the teleportation portals, and it can only happen for the middle, but it's still a problem. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Go visit a medical channel for that. Studio computer versus insanely high GPU. Okay. It's not a system. It's not a system thing. Oh yeah. My ping thing is not on. Now it is. There you go. So this problem cannot be because of graphic settings. It simply cannot be. The difference is way too large. I'll ask in a group that usually provides pretty damn good advice. That it does. That it does. I'm just trying to get like general inputs on why it's what is making my CPU GPU usage so high. So if I publish this again, go here. Is it not working? Come on. No. That it wouldn't. If it was something on my PC, then it would be an issue in both games, or it would be an issue in both Roblox and Roblox Studio. Like I'm even getting like some CPU usage in the default screen, which makes absolutely no sense. So if I play the game, it's technically the same game, but it's different places. Okay, so having about that CPU usage, like this is actually fine. This is fine. This is actually what it should be in the game. This is what CPU should be in the game. GPU should be about 4 because I made the thing max. But if let me stop. Yeah, it's really weird. That's why I'm interested in what other people have to say. All right, so when you first log in, it's fine, but after like after a few seconds, I know there's some scripts that kind of start going, but that happens on the that happens in Studio too. Yeah, so this is what it should be the entire time, except GPU should be even less than this, honestly. Actually, no, it should be slightly more than this for the higher quality. Oh, wait, no, this is at the lowest, right? Yeah, because the graphics quality is different. If I do automatic, maybe automatic is what'll do it for me. But let me. So what's the difference here, by the way? So instead of doing automatic, let's do manual, and let's increase it. Okay, yeah, it shoots up. So that's why it was so high before, because it was because of the quality. But if I do automatic now, it's still hovering around that amount. What? Let's go all the way down. Alright, that loading thing where it like flashes, that's a Roblox thing. I can't do anything about that. And I'm still lagging a little bit. Also, the GPU is. Leave. Let's try to leave. And come back. Play. I should be on automatic right now. Yeah, I am on automatic. Also, I'm on automatic right now. What is going on here? And now I'm lagging. Look at that mushroom. Look at that mushroom trying to get by. Look at that. He's just trying to help his kids or something. I don't know. But these are. This is so confusing, dude. Alright, so what happens if I go back to manual and go all the way down? And then leave and come back? Oh wait, no, I went all the way down and not... No, well... It's not what it should be. Doesn't really make sense. Also... This is really funny. This is one part really funny and two parts... What the hell? This makes no sense. This is, like, studio shows way more than this. This should not be happening. Basically, this should not be happening. On your phone you get 1000 plus ping. How do you fix that? You use a different internet provider. Or you use something that's closer to you. Okay, this spike over here was for different, yeah. That's because I went off of it for a second. So what's cool is you can actually play on low setting and have like no negative impact in your graphics, or nearly no negative impact to your graphics. Because like all that'll happen is you won't see beyond a certain point, but like it doesn't matter because it's 2D. You can like I'm on the lowest setting right now. But what I don't like seeing is GPU randomly spiking up to 20 on the lowest setting when generally I only see like the max is maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, that's like that's an issue of the distance between you and where you get internet from. Not necessarily your Wi-Fi, but like where your Wi-Fi gets internet from. So that's just a measure of the time it takes for the signal to reach everywhere. Or anywhere. Alright. Nobody's responded in the place that I go to usually. I don't really want to post this anywhere else because I don't want to get stupid responses. Because there's going to be people like, oh. There's going to be people saying, like, literally stuff that I just looked up. Yeah, now it's like 20. What? This makes no sense. Yeah, it's still green, but that's beyond the point. Also, the received is so high. This is not what received should be. This is not what received is on like default stuff. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this. Nice. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna make a new game. Let me go into Studio. A new instance of Roblox Studio. I'll make a template game and publish it. Doesn't matter. Alright, creator me, description doesn't matter. All of that stuff is awesome. Template game. Alright, let's find template game. There I go. Literally just the template. Alright, this is basically like the minimum CPU usage. Alright, so we are doing the minimum memory usage, which is funny, but sure. I will not let Roblox live this down. The fact that the minimum memory usage, the target is 200 megabytes, and you can't get below 790 is kind of hilarious to me. All right, let's wait a few minutes just to make sure there's no funny business here. I don't know anything in my code that would be different in Studio versus live, except maybe no, that would have nothing to do with GPU usage. I was thinking maybe it might be the server connections, but that's not GPU usage. Also, that wouldn't even do receiving. That would be server side receiving. That's not client side receiving. This is client side receiving. Just gonna chill here a little bit. Maybe increase the graphics quality a bit. Funny enough, that made the GPU shoot up to like 10% or 10%, 10 for a second. Didn't change CPU usage at all though. Alright, let's go back and change this to auto. See what happens. Looks like literally nothing. That is probably a Roblox problem then. So what I'm getting from that is if you have your settings set to manual and then you go to automatic, it won't do anything. What in the Roblox? Are you guys seeing this? Well, it's probably harder to see for you guys, but let's go back into settings and let's just go minimum. $100 million. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, GPU actually went down. So what I've noticed is that Roblox has an innate issue with GPU usage when you move the graphics quality, when you change the graphics quality in game. This is evidenced by the fact that GPU usage right now is between 2 and 10 on the lowest setting when there's literally nothing here. This is literally a base plate game. Oh wait, did that go down to 0.63? It did. Holy crap, it went back down. All right, wait. Maybe it's just delayed. Maybe it is just delayed by like a lot. Let me go to automatic. I would still love to know why it went up to like 20 when it was. I'm literally in a base plate. I am literally in a base plate. How can this do anything? In Robux value, 100,000 Robux. But there's so much on the plate. Alright, so this is telling me that I am on manual. Sorry, I'm on automatic graphics quality, by the way, in a base plate, and it's telling me my GPU usage is like, look at this. The target is 33, so it has to be target under 33. But already the base plate itself is telling me is like averages 7 and 8 on automatic. That is hyper unrealistic. Like you put a freaking leaf on here and it's gonna jump up to 50. Like what the hell? I mean, no, but what this tells me is that this is baseline, which is not good. Let's go off of automatic. Let's go back to minimum, and I'm just going to test the minimum. Let's just test the minimum. Oh, actually, one of the possible problems actually is that I have this on in the first place, but that would impact CPU more than GPU, I think. Like GPU shouldn't be impacted by anything here, honestly. Just the movement of the parts, really. All right, so we are the minimum. I'm like actively trying to do some crazy stuff. That did spike to 10 for a sec. Keep in mind, this is minimum graphics quality on the base plate. All right, we're down to point. we're back down to 0.6 or whatever. And you can still see so far. Like in my game, you couldn't see this far on the minimum quality. I'm confused. Well, I'm very confused this entire time, but yeah, the base plate is a single part with the texture. All right, so there doesn't seem to be a problem with using the minimum graphics quality. It's really confusing considering my game with the minimum graphics quality, you can barely see past like here. Like this would all be blank. Oh, wait, no, it's because this is one part and that uses textures. Right. Okay, that explains why it loaded the whole part. Okay, no, it does make sense now. Okay. So minimum quality is fine. But like once you start playing with not minimum quality, like I'm manual max. Now let's walk around and we're already going crazy on this base plate. Look at that. 14. Like I'm not quite sure what's causing the spike. Like there's, like I said, literally nothing is loading in. It's a base plate. You can argue the shadow actually. Oh wait, yeah. Let me see that. If I go down here again and I'm okay, let's minimize. Okay, yeah. So no shadows. At which point do the shadows start coming back on? Four. Okay. At 4, the shadow starts coming back on. It's like a weird shadow though. It's like, yeah, it's got a weird kind of highlight effect to it too. Yeah, we removed shadows from everything. I'm just seeing how much the shadow here affects things in general. Oh, there's probably like a different method of handling shadows at the higher setting though. So I'm not even doing. So let me just again. So now you can see the shadow all around. Yeah, so this is definitely a different way of method of handling shadows. But I'm not going crazy, right? I'm on a base plate. I am lagging on a base plate. I need a breakdown of what this does, like why this happens. Like I get that like part of it is PC specific, but like this like it even if you have like the highest quality setting, the highest graphic setting, like you want your GPU to be going at like 4,000 degrees Celsius. On a base plate, it shouldn't matter. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if you're on a base plate, you have nothing to load. There's nothing for the GPU to do that for. So I'm really confused what's going on here. Also, CPU is also ridiculous now. I mean, that was kind of expected because I did increase, but like what is going on? Yeah. Honestly, me neither. The thing is this random spike happened after, like, I've been in this game for like 10, 15 minutes now. So this random spike happened 10, 15 minutes in, whereas in my game it would happen. Like, in my game, I feel like this random spike would be even higher. And I don't know why. I'm, okay, I have a theory as to why now that I see the spike. But if that's the case, then I'm surprised any game on Roblox is alive, because I would assume it's because of collisions. Actually, no, it can't be because of collisions, because my game also doesn't have collisions. Oh, that reminds me, actually. Wait, let me just double check that my game doesn't have collisions. Is collisions off for the big tree? Yeah, everything's off. Everything is off. Except it's not double-sided, but that's it's kind of meant to be. All right, it went up really high because I was not in the game, but now I'm in the game again. All right. This makes no sense. I'm gonna stop now. Like here's the like I'm trying to figure out this base play stuff so I know what my baseline is, but I can't even get that because the baseline seems to move depending on how long you stay in the game. Uh, I don't know. The one I'm selling for 150 Robux, I think, or is it? I forget how much I'm selling it for. All right, let's go back to here. Let the records show, by the way, that a base plate game spiked up to the GPU usage of my game. Granted, it was on high graphics quality, but that's still not acceptable. Come on, man. Oh, jeez. All right, let's close that. I am so confused. So confused. Oh wait, I have to move these guys like in their right spot. We'll do that in a sec. Um, let's fix the underlying problem. All right, play. Underlying problem that I was trying to fix, and then I got sidetracked by the ridiculous lag and GPU usage. Um, is this bad boy. All right, now it's not a problem because I made sure that it was false when it came back. But it would really help if people knew why they weren't able to equip it. My motto is nobody's stupid. They just don't see stuff. So let's at least give them some kind of little error message. Uh, all right, sure, yeah, that's fine. Feel free to change that kind of stuff. If not bool, then we have to run the bool stuff. if a base item dot level oh oh yeah, base item dot level is greater than so the module client player I feel like it doesn't matter. Else, okay. This is gonna be fair enough. Yeah, those can be expensive. Animation packs can be expensive. So can just like, what's it called? Like replacing your character model too. I think those can be a bit expensive. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was thinking around the same. Like the character models can be around that much or more. Let me check something really quick before I continue working on this. Let the records show that had I not been sidetracked by something that seems to actually be a Roblox problem, I would be way further ahead. I'm blaming Roblox right now. The game might have been out. Actually, no, would have been out is probably a correct statement because the reason I'm thinking of not releasing it today is because of that lag issue, which I do believe is a major issue. But even if it's a possibility, even that it's not my issue, it's a Roblox issue, then I'm actually just a little bit upset. Yeah, some of them are more expensive, some of them are less expensive. Not yet. I will. Likely, what I'll do with the ones that you textured to be like, what's it called, like fabric. I'll probably overcomplicate the pet system a little bit. Have them have like a like or a love attribute, and like you need to increase that by somehow playing with them, either by doing jump quests, which are just going to be like obbies with them, or by buying toys like that and giving it to them, and they'll be like use items. It'll be like pet plushie. or something. And you can use that pet plushie, and then your pet will take it. Probably no animation for that yet, but yeah, your pet will take it, and it'll just increase their their love score, and then having a high love score probably does something along the lines of gives you or gives the pet a wider range of picking up the item, and if or like maybe I can do it so like the max love score is like 100. And if the love score is like under 30, then the pet won't actively go to items to pick them up. But if it's above 30, then it will go to items and pick them up. And like the higher the score, the faster and the further they go to pick up items. That way I could make that I could probably make that a pay to win thing too. Where it's like you could you could buy like you could buy the plushies for like some in-game currency, but maybe it's like one a day, and then you could buy more in the shop, and then like every day the like score could probably go down by one or something like that. Or actually, maybe I won't do that. Maybe that seems a little bit much. Or I got an idea. When you die, the pet love score goes down by like I don't know. I think it'll depend on how you die or where you die. So every time you die, the your pets lose love for you. They only like strong people that don't die. How do you like that? Do you think that's better than losing experience when you die? No, they will always pick up items, but they won't go to pick up items. So like if they're if you walk and they're following you, and like an item is in their path, they'll pick it up, but they won't actively go seek out items. Make you lose that experience. Okay. I mean, I'm still going to have the love factor in there. I'll make them lose. I'll make people lose experience, and I'll make the pets lose love. To give an even better reason to want to not die. Too much work for stupid pet. No, it'll be as long as you don't die, it'll be fine. As long as you don't die, it'll be fine. Wait, I'm talking to these guys on the server. I'm explaining that the issue happened in a base plate too. Sorry, I'm typing. Eventually, the CPU GPU jumps up to for no apparent reason and doesn't come down. Oh, actually, Snotty, can you also test it? Can you go into the game in the link that I sent you and just see if it ever spikes like that for you? Yeah, it should happen when you just AFK too. Yeah. Um. Oh, but put your graphic settings on max. Put it on manual and max. Because I think it's that. I think it's the graphic settings that messes it up. Oh, this might be. So this guy's saying that a possible fix is if I reinstall Roblox because sometimes corrupt temporaries can destroy my stuff. Basically, I need to clear cache. Never played. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So it literally might just be if it's not the PC, it might just be the Roblox download. All right, cool. And just wait, what the hell? First of all, your receive is really high. Why is your receive really high? Second of all, your CPU is really low compared to mine. Sent is also. What are you sending? Why is it 4? Can you send me another one in like a minute? Yeah, and maybe and just kind of chill in there for like 5 to 10 minutes, if you don't mind. I swear I'm not doing this to get the premium dollars. I swear. I'd get all of like 2 Robux. uh, yeah. Thanks, man. It might actually just be a personal problem, like personal as in my issue. I'll have to reinstall Roblox. All right. Anyway, let's fix or quote unquote fix the other problems I've been having. Equipment first. So equip item. We go base level. Yeah, whatever. Oh shoot. There. Now over here we say. Now keep in mind, you might have to click. You might have to keep Roblox like as the active screen because if you don't, it might spike. Like for me, whenever I don't have Roblox as active, it spikes CPU and GPU stuff. Yeah, I'm getting other people saying the same thing. That sometimes it's just Roblox being dumb, and sometimes it's just like you have files that are like corrupted somehow. It's weird. It's weird, man. It's weird. Again, so we go down to client. Is it notification stuff? Function self. I spelled function wrong. Equip issue. Issue ID and nope. Okay, yeah, this doesn't work the way I want it to. Man. Oh, this only here. Message dictionary. Okay. Why can you not buy sub? In like in the game? Like in the actual game? Or in uh that's a great question because technically that should be working, which is the reason why I don't really want to push it. I'm going to have to look into that. Item level too high. Or not high enough level. Okay. It's going to be 6. Okay, Roblox. This subscription can't be purchased at this time. What? It doesn't even tell you why you can't purchase it either. Like other things I see it actually tells you why. Let me see this again. This subscription can't be purchased at this time. This subscription can't be purchased at this time. All right, let's quote that. This subscription I can't even look it up. It doesn't happen apparently. Oh, maybe it's an activation thing. Wait, let me go here. Acorn devs. Okay, it's inactive. That's why. All right. So if I activate it, many Roblox experience have names that contain unsupported characters or are too long to appear on subscription receipt notification. Before activating a subscription, you must confirm a shortened version of your. This will not change the name of your experience on Roblox. All names are unique and need to be identified. Allowable character A to Z. Oh, okay. No, it's fine. Oh, wait. Activate. Wait, no, shoot. Take off sale. Copy subscription. I think I messed up. Activate. No. Okay, no. I didn't mess up. This was planned. This was planned. Okay. You literally can't change anything about a subscription after you make it like that. Hey, what's going on, Get Wrecked? All right, so I just activated it, so it should work now. But does that mean that I can actually test it in here too? Let me actually test it here first before you go and buy that. Buying it won't do anything yet, by the way. You'll be able to buy it, but you won't actually get anything yet. I was planning on doing that before I released it, honestly, because that's literally the very last thing. It's an old one that might come back. Sure. What's the bug? Oh, did you already post it? No, you didn't. I'll wait. I shall wait. Oh, no. Alright, so let's do this. Local notif mod self.modules.module client module client notification GUI. Sure. The respawn one that spawns you in the wrong places? Yep. Equip issue. Oh shoot. I think it's like E0006. Yeah, it's right here. Here's E. Yep, that's exactly it. It's back, baby. It was never random places. So my question to you is, did you try to go underground? No. Okay. You didn't try to go underground. What were you doing to encounter the issue? That's never happened before. This is a new problem. The respawn issue before is a specific issue with teleporting with teleporting between places. This looks like a new issue that don't make no sense. You teleported up to the top part of the island and then came back and died. Okay. Died immediately? Yeah, teleportating. That's a word now, guys. No, I see. So my next question to you is, are you moving left and right, or are you moving? I guess you are moving left and right. Yeah. Okay, so you're moving. Okay, okay. I think I know. You're moving. You're like right here then. You have to be like right here. Let me see. Let me just check. No, you are not. You're nowhere close to here. You're like here. Or like here, actually. Yeah, you're like right here. And you're moving like here, forward and back this way, right? So you're moving like this way. Right? Like this? That don't make no sense. That literally makes absolutely no sense. Mathematically. Because the only way it would make sense mathematically is if one of these was in a perpendicular line to you. So if you're moving like this, there is literally nothing. There's none of these. Oh, I'll make this bigger. Or is there one, and I just don't know which one it is. Like, there is none of these that you can go to, or like that is, yeah, you can go to even on top here. Like, maybe if is it like this one? Maybe no, that's too close. That would be, yeah, it's not that one either. The only one it could be is this one, but this one's all the way on the edge here. You have nothing. Like, you were like here somewhere. And the only one that you could actually like, man, this is. Yeah, you were like right here. That is confusing. All right, and this happened because of this teleporter. Brings you down here. That's the only teleport. That's the only teleporter that brings you up and down. Brings you down there. Yeah, if you press F9, and does anything come up if you're still in there? No, that's not good. Ooh, perfect. That's not the issue. Yeah, that's not an issue. That is something else. I can check my side of that though. Error report. Here we go. Here we go. Attempt to index nil with value. Can you leave and come back and see if it fixes itself? Wait, no, temp client pet test. I should be able to remove that. Sure, but wait, temp. Wait, what is this? A player scripts. Okay, so it's down here. Oh. Yeah, we can just delete that. You didn't see that. You saw nothing. Also, I forgot if that was the ocean, if that was the other one. You guys saw nothing. It's all good. Pay no mind to the man behind the curtain. All right. Okay, I control myself. That means I'm going play. All right. Where am I going? All right, I'm up. What's going on, man? That's really cool. It's really wrong, but it's really cool. I'm Jesus. It's pretty funny. All right, yeah, this is... Okay, so the last time you turn... Okay. Okay, I know why this happens. Thanks, man. All right. So I'm pretty sure I know why that happens. I'm gonna fix the equipment thing first, though. So let's go fix the equipment thing. Equip issue. Here we go. Issue ID. Local. Message dict is equal to self dot modules. Nice. Thanks for following, man. No, so I'll tell you exactly what's happening, Snotty. The way I make sure that people are only able to move left and right, and this might be not great to say, but I mean, you guys will probably read the client-side script if you want to hack it anyway. The way I make sure that people can only move left and right is I, on a render step, I make it so that your humanoid root part, based on the last time you flipped, or you moved you changed the orientation of the camera, I see what the part that you moved on is. I check that part. I look at its name, and I look at what its X and Z axis are. And I make sure that you can only move along that X or Z axis depending on which way you flipped. Except in one case, which is the case that you just pointed out. The only exception is when you are using that particular teleporter, which then changes the position of that auto movement. And that needed to be done for like other reasons. The reason why it breaks, I don't think it would happen if you started on top and then moved down and then died. It's because you start on bottom and then you move up and then you move back down and then you die. It's because I was fixing an issue where you go up and then you log out or you die. But I never fixed the issue going down because I didn't think there was a possibility of that happening, or I didn't think of the possibility of that happening, but here we are. So it's like, you're going to see the script in a second. Because I'll fix it after this. Anyway, modules, dot module client message dictionary. Right, module client message dictionary. Dictionary. Yeah, we can just do issue ID, yeah. That's cool. MSG, baby. All right. Local notif GUI. It's 0, right? Yeah, 0. All right, let me make sure this works now if I play. Still level 7, so if I go here and I equip, it says not high enough level. Perfect. Just needed to let me know. Okay, now let's fix the actual issue. Which will only happen once I get high enough level. Oh, shoot. Alright, there's also a weird situation where, like, when I kill things, or when I hit things, sometimes with the pushback thing, it doesn't push back the right way. It pushes them towards me. I'm not going to fix that until later, because I have no idea what that's happening. I have no idea. I'd have to look into it. I'm on a laptop right now. Like, I made this game entirely on a laptop. Oh wait, I'm a little late now. Let me go get the problem child here. Unknown error, baby. That's what I like to see. Oh wait, let me equip. All of them have an unknown error. The helmet should not have an unknown error. Well, let me do this again. Module server equipment. Bool, false. I never print items. I have to know the actual error. Okay, we got problems. I have to print item slot. And that'll give me the error. I'm sorry, Bob. It's not. I ran into some major issues before, and I still have to fix one of them. Okay, so the helmet looks like it's on. I don't know why it's on, but it's on. Unknown error again. Beautiful. Oh. Thanks, Sweet Beans. I know who you are. Unknown error. Oh wait, this is the thing. Server initialization script, server master module. Module server equipment. Attempt to index nil with ID. Thanks, man. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to all. No, it's not snotty. I guess I could say it. It's not going to be a negative thing. That's my bro. That's my actual bro. Like, literally. Just had some leftover primes. Yeah, kind of like that. You know how you have a sister? I have siblings too. I see what you're doing there. I appreciate it, bro. Happy Easter, man. If you're still watching. All right, this is annoying. So, two number slot. We get slot 09. Oh shoot. Okay, here. Here's what we're gonna do instead. We're gonna do data store dot value. We're gonna do two string two number slot. All right, let's try that again. So we go equip, whatever this is. All right. Wait, what? Equip. Equip. Unknown error. There you go. We got E inventory. 1 9. Okay. Oh, we got different problems this time. So this time is a completely different problem. Now we have EIS start. It never finishes. Oh, maybe it's because of this. I did just add this. Where was that problem, by the way? 227. Oh, the answer to your question, by the way, is yes. I mean, you should probably wait until it's actually out. Because I think I'm not 100% sure on this. Don't quote me. I think the VIP isn't linked to the data store. It's linked to your player, so it doesn't actually matter when you buy it. It's just you won't actually have a use out of it until the game's live. Yeah, it's a subscription thing. All it does is it gives you, what was it, like 10% extra experience and drops and all that stuff. Actually, I don't even know if drops were included. I'll go into it and I'll show you exactly what you get. The actual benefits have been tested. It's the checking I don't do yet. So if you can get it like right before I make it go live, which honestly it's very possible it might not be today, unfortunately. Data store item slot. Oh, I was misunderstanding this. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, that doesn't have to. Okay, yeah. So I can do that. The reason why this was confusing me because I was like, wait, no, it has to be there in order for you to equip it. But I changed their position up here, so this is actually what was equipped before. Okay, I get it now. I get why it was all broken. I broke it myself. All right, let's go. Bop, rigging your armor is what made me find the problem, which I haven't even gotten to yet, by the way. The problems that I found since going into that have been like very secondary. Also, okay, yeah, it works. Okay, so unequipping works. Let's make equipping work. It's working! It's working! Finally! Alright, cool. It finally works again. That was so annoying. That was so annoying! Any way you can learn fast? That's not a good question. The answer is no. The best way to learn is to learn a little bit and then try it out and then mess up really, really bad and then try to get better at it from there. Because the whole thing is like, the whole thing with scripting, I think this applies to more than just Lua. This applies to everything. The whole thing with scripting is it's not like yeah, you need to learn everything, but more than learning all the stuff, you need to know like how to use everything in like the most efficient way, really. And that's just not going to come out of just learning everything. That's going to come out of experience with it. The description is you get no sleep and yeah, you that's totally possible. Get no sleep and fail school. Um, 10% extra player experience, 10% extra weapon experience, 10% extra drop chance, and 50 gems daily. Yep. Yeah, so you get with this subscription you get 50 gems daily, 10% extra player, 10% extra weapon experience, and then 10% drop chance. And you also get additional experience when you're in a party. Yes, that's all correct. Very happy that that actually does stuff. I do still have to test. I guess Snotty, when you like right before I release, we can test this. It looks like it might be tomorrow that I release it actually, because I still need to test this and also look at the other stuff. But anyway, so the reason why I wanted to do this, I'm gonna go into this now. I need to go into my character and look at my bottom. Okay. Oh, yo, you want to make me some pets? Oh wait, I already have it equipped. Awkward. Alright, let's unequip it then. Yeah, you're more than welcome to make me some nice square pets if you want. I'm okay with non-square pets too. I don't judge. If you want to help. I'm okay with anything. Because Bop, I told you the whole thing with my game before is that because it's set up in like a multi-place environment where there's a bunch of different places, and the plan for the story too, I can have a bunch of different styles, like just as many styles as you want, as long as Roblox can handle it, really. All right, I'm gonna have to copy this and like look for it because that's weird. Because you learn how to use Blender. And also because I don't know how to animate outside of Blender. So even if you make something in Roblox, I'm going to have to export it to Blender. Just keep that in mind. Because they're non-humanoids. I don't really know how to animate non-humanoids well outside of Blender. Sometimes it's about who you know, not what you know. Almost always, actually. It's about who you know. Even if you know a lot, it's about who you know. You really want to know? Really want to know? You see these things? Everything over here has been rigged. The only thing that's missing are the pants. And the reason why they're missing is because I looked into the pants. I looked into like existing pants that I have, and I realized I still use left knee rig attachment 2. And that's useless. I need to get rid of the 2. I don't need that. I need to. Basically, that's where I'm at now. I'm finally back to the point where I can be like, all right, let's remove that. All right, let me go in here. Oh, this is in server? That's why I couldn't find it. I was literally... Okay. Alright, I have to check something. Players. No, not players. Character. Upper arm. Oh my gosh. Or your chairs are technically in the game. You just can't actually get them in the game. Also, you want to make some chairs? Because I kind of need some chairs. Actually, the first chair is just going to be that one I made, the shitty one. The 3-legged chair. Yeah, we got a server. Wait, I can't post it here. Bop, post a server. ! Discord. Right? Pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, it's gonna be the stool. I need good chairs and I need bad chairs. The problem with the stool is it still doesn't do anything. None of the chairs do anything except look like you're sitting on them. I will add some kind of recovery mechanic to them, probably. Every once in a while I try to look up and read them, but... The answer to am I fixing the lag in my game is no, because I cannot realistically tell if it's my game or if it's Roblox, because Roblox has a problem with it. Like, I literally was getting the same problem in a base plate game with nothing in it other than my character and the base plate. And the spawn point, but nobody cares about the spawn point. Yes, I can have a look at the Discord. Wait, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Oh, did you post? Oh. Wait. Yeah, I was informed also in a different chat that I was reading while I was like silent, and you guys were just like listening to silence because I'm not playing any music right now. This guy was telling me that it could also just be that like I've had so many Roblox updates for my for the live Roblox that there's been some corrupted files in there, so I basically just have to uninstall and reinstall Roblox to potentially fix that issue. Because it's not an issue. I do not get that in Studio at all. I have no issues with lag in Studio at all. Even on like the high settings. And what ends up happening, even this is even in the base plate game. What ends up happening in the base plate game is if you max out your setting, then it'll like confuse itself for some reason. You max out your graphic settings, it'll confuse itself. Anyway, so what we're doing here is figuring out why server player. Okay. Let me stop this now. I see exactly where I do this, and I don't like it. I need to go into... Bear with me, guys. So this is... For all bottoms, this is the case. But I also... This could possibly be a thing for more than that. So we go here... Knee, ankle, wait, what? Left upper leg, right upper leg, left lower leg, right. Okay, this is that, okay. Wrist and shoulder. So let's look at shoulder. Okay. Shoulder's good. Top, however, yeah. I desperately don't want to keep this here because this is kind of useless. This is like actually just useless. Oh, welcome back, man. Bottom is the best part of the armor. You made it look like a lobster or something. It's all right. I'm gonna... Oh, here. I can just do this. Attachment 2. Beautiful. Highlight all. I can't change them all at the same time. I am furious. Okay, let's go right wrist... rig attachment 2. There you go. Okay. Now I can change them all at the same time. Okay. Next is left wrist rig attachment 2. Highlight all. Get rid of the 2. Beautiful. Next. I'm just going to copy and paste now. Highlight all. Get rid of the 2. All right. Next. Highlight all. Get rid of the 2. Beautiful. Next. Oddly enough, this does still have the problem. All right, highlight all. Get rid of the 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, yeah, all good. Yeah, my brother gifted you a sub. Funny stuff, funny stuff. He a good guy, he a good guy. Did you just respond to... You just responded to yourself. Oh, Bop, we can never let you... We can never let your ego get too high. We gotta tear you down every once in a while. Speaking of never letting ego get too high and tearing down every once in a while, where's Henry? Don't revoke. I don't think he can do that. Uh, let's stop. Oh, here, I'm going to search for attachment 2. All right. They don't exist. They do not exist. I'm pretty sure I can comment this out now. Yeah. Oh, this is down here. Now I can comment this out. And now, before I finally finish the thing that I've been trying to finish for about 4.5 hours now. Let's go here. Let's go here. Moment of truth. Ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Alright. We're stopping. I'm deleting this. I'm deleting this. I'm deleting this. Next is we're gonna finally finish this thing and then equip it onto what's her face. To do so, all right. A left upper leg. Let's look for the left upper. That's this one. Okay, left upper leg is going to be left knee rig attachment. Left knee rig attachment. I already had another one. Okay, whatever. That's here. Left knee rig attachment. World C-frame. I desperately need to make this into a oh, thanks, Snotty. Yeah. Bop is no longer special. Gotta keep him in his, put him in his place. All right, left knee rig attachment, left knee rig attachment. All right, that's beautiful. Let's get the original position now. The new original position. I don't actually know if the original position does anything, but yeah. We'll do this and this and this. Original size can be updated now. Any second now. Okay. Yeah, in total, not consecutively. Also, has it actually been 10 months in total? Yeah, I think Bop's issue is he has, I think, he has like school and school activities when I'm streaming. I think that's his main issue. At least it better be. It better be, Bop. I better not find out otherwise. I know people. All right, yeah, left ankle. Yeah, we're just gonna move this over. A left ankle. ankle. Beautiful. All right, now the real original position. Sorry, I'm not really checking chat right now. I just want to get this done with. That's good. That's good. Now the other side. Right ankle rig attachment. That's going to be this one, right? Yep. Right ankle rig attachment. I'm gonna do that. Right ankle rig. It's beautiful. All right. Get the new position. Cool. Last but not least, right knee rig attachment. Right knee rig attachment. So all this means, what I'm doing here now, is that what's her face is gonna have, or his, I don't even know if it's a guy or a girl. Sage is gonna have their equipment, and this set can technically be added to the game whenever I want, because the rigging is already done. I'm going to duplicate this, and we're going to move it into the test rig down here, right? This is the test rig. Moment of truth. Alright. Looks like it's working. You know what that means? That means... Wow. Sage. That's Sage. And this is Sage's gear. Ayo. Alright. Let's go do the rest of this stuff. Alright, Henry did that well. Was it only like 1 or 2 places that he didn't? Yeah, I think so. Morocco's fine too, I think. Pretty sure Big Hat Dunley's fine, and I know that because I had to fix it before. Because he changed the name by accident. Not by accident, actually. That was clearly on purpose. Alright, that's all good. That's all good. Okay, here's the first difference. Five. Oh wait. Oh, hey Henry, what's going on, man? Also, oh you want to know the storyline? You want to actually know the storyline? I mean, there's gonna be a story. It's just not gonna be in the beta yet. I can probably try to do it at the same time as the first boss, but we'll see about that. Alright, so let's fix what Henry did. just go up here first, and I'll move it this way. I just don't want to lose the things that I already rigged if I don't have to. Oh wait, I do have them here. Oh, but these are like slightly edited. That's fine. Just put them over there. Cool. All right. Back here. Yeah, we'll do that in a sec. Actually, before that, let's move you right on top. These two can just be deleted. Leora and Jasper. Bite! Oh, is this guy like rotated a little bit? Yeah, he is. I kind of don't want to keep this stuff, but I kind of do at the same time. Also, what are you guys talking about here? Have a good one, man. Did you say you're gonna move them to the platform at the house? Wait. Ah, yes, I did say that. Doing so will make me have to change some things, though. I can't believe that the last moment it like moved. All right, cool. Let's go back here. Let's go back up here one more time. Oh wait, I'm like not up to date on the chats. Oh, how? I don't know. I haven't done it before. I could figure it out pretty quick, but I don't know if I want to figure it out right now. There's almost certainly a super easy way to do it. Like that shouldn't be too complicated because like a lot of games do it, especially the horror games. It's horrible. Yeah, I play horrible games. Oh, I mean horror games. Horrible games. Oh boy. All right. I like how they just went on top of each other. To join the server, it's really which server? I'm not opposed to joining servers. I do leave servers sometimes though, so keep that in mind. Maybe I'll make it go a little bit forward. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We delete Alden and we move. Wait, what? Yeah, we move old Alden here, or we move new Alden here. Okay. I like Alden's hat, by the way. Whoever made this, good job. Because I know it wasn't Henry. Oh, Henry, Henry, Henry. I leave Roblox. Well, I leave servers in general because I'm just in too many of them. And I like to. I like to. There's some of them where I'm clearly very inactive, where I'll stay, but there's others where I'm leaving. Like the reasons I stay in some servers is like just because memory stuff. All right, excuse me. No. Sure. Okay. I have to change the position of Leora and Jasper in the code. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not familiar with it. But thanks for letting me know. I believe you, Bob. I believe you. Honestly, you'll probably have way more time to do stuff than I will, assuming stuff goes as planned. Alright, let's close some of these things here. So let's fix the... Oh my gosh, I have so many things open. Quest tracker. I need the actual quests. Module shared quests. Okay, whatever. Oh wait, no, not the quests. Oh shoot. Alright, it's NPC dialogue. There you go. There you go. Alright, so both Leora and Jasper. Let's do Jasper first. NPC dialogue is what I don't need. Player responses is what... oh, sorry. Dialogue in general is what I don't need. I need settings. I need prompt position. So prompt position for Jasper is going to be based on his humanoid root part. Humanoid root part position is this. XYZ 1.36 I believe is the correct number. Yep. So it's these two I gotta get rid of. These three. Alright, so Jasper should be done. And then Leora, get rid of dialogue here. Alright, this is a test location. I don't need this right now. I need this. I stole them all. I stole them all, Bob. And you're never getting them back. Nah, I'm not gonna do SimGen. I like making things myself for now, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll try out some of this stuff later. Position. Alright, cool. So So far, so good, I think. All right, now what are the things that I wanted to look at? That's awesome. All right. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at something that you guys can't see. But uh all right. So Snotty, I know it looks like poop, but don't worry. It's fine. I'll show you guys what it is. I'll show you exactly what it is because I know what it's just it the thing is it doesn't do anything in game yet. I was gonna look at the errors to fix, but oh, I have to get rid of I have to get rid of the prints again. All right, so to get to it, I have to go to Earth. All right, we're at Earth now. Oh, wow, that was quick. Oh, do I have to do? Yeah, I do that thing. The rotating poop. It's a rock, or it's like dirt. All right, cool. So yeah, we got rotating poop over here. That doesn't actually do anything when you pick it up. Because yeah, there's nothing to do with it. Um, I do need to try out water to make sure it does do stuff. So let me get damaged. Hit me. Hit me. Thank you. There you go. I did heal. Also, what was that? Rotating poop is crazy. This is probably a really good spot to train, actually. Or to level up. I got 3. Wait. How did I pick that up so quick? I feel like that's... let's take some damage here. Your last bit. Thank you for giving me your last bit. Oh, because it goes down to where I am? Probably shouldn't do that. All right, I'm not gonna look into fixing that right now, but yeah, that's really funny. I will fix that. Well, I'm actually gonna write that into Trello so I know to fix that. Where's Trello? There. Fix water and earth drops. They jump down to the player's platform for some reason. Okay. Rig crab armor, done. Ensure all animation. Yeah, the animation thing is done. I did not do that. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, guys. It looks like I lied. It's actually gonna be tomorrow when it's released. Because I still want to fix some things that Snotty sent me. I already fixed some of the things that Snotty sent me, but like there's 2 other things that I wanted to do that I just didn't have enough time to do today because of the 2 issues that I was not expecting to encounter this far into it. Yes, Bop, that means I will almost certainly be streaming tomorrow. What? Oh. Okay, let me fix that really quick. Real quick now. First we go... This is your other armor. Longest. I've done longer. I'm probably gonna end it now, though. After I fix the error that's over here. Five to 6 hour streams. The good old days. Is true, is true. I don't think there were ever 5 to 6 hour streams, though. I think it was always... Like, maybe I've had like 1 or 2 5 to 6 hour streams in total. Again, this is... Element. Alright, first let's double check the water. Water should have activate here. Yep. Now I'm going to copy this. Earth. Oh, Earth. I hardly knew ye. Alright. Wait, what? Where's heal? I see. Earth, well, we can actually just not do any of this. Yeah. And now we won't get that error anymore. Just double check. I didn't even notice we were getting an error, but anyway, yeah, let me go back to Earth. Yep, I'm back there. Okay, now it does actually disappear. I was wondering why it wasn't disappearing before. It's because it was erroring out. Alright, so... we do this. Close that, close that. Now, let's see what errors were found before. Okay, so Lisa, I am hungry quest has been updated to take the items away. In fact, all the quests have been updated to take the items away if they need to be taken away. Oh, right. This was a weird one I wanted to check. I'm going through a nice long list of things that Alien sent me this morning. Okay, so if I go here, can click through a menu and talk to NPCs. Oh wait, this isn't where it's apparent. It's apparent here. What are you sorry about, Henry? Snotty? Don't be sorry. Oh no, that's not more work. It's not giving me more work. It's oh, is it here? Is it because is this what you were talking about in the second point? Well, you can still do it here, actually. Like, I'm not sure what you were talking about for the second point. Also, yeah, I have to delete this. Yeah, but does anything happen if you click there? Yeah, please do. Cause like I click between the boxes here, but nothing happens. I'll look at the next point. Yeah, the stat reset. I kind of want to do that before it is out. I'm not going to remove the ground mole. What I might do... I might make the bestiary a bit bigger and add a location thing. It might be because the thing with icons is I only get a very small amount of them, and the rest of them I think are just like default Twitch icons. I think your screen should be brighter. I mean, we can look into lighting. Like, what do you mean by brighter? Do you mean like more yellow? Oh, purple maybe. Yeah, purple could do it. No. You like that? You like being blinded by the sun? Making it brighter just makes whites really, really bright. Fine. It still blinds you. Like, look at that. How about this? You figure it out. You figure it out on your end, and then I'll import it and see how it looks. No, clock time has to be this way for a specific reason. If I change clock time to 12 and be like 5... looks real. I got you. One sec. Oh. All right, I know what you mean. Now that I know what you mean, I'll try to fix it. I'm gonna fix it overnight, I guess. Wait, is you like this now? I'm just trying random things, dude. No, you don't like it. No, it just looks different. Uh, I mean, this is kind of what you're looking for, apparently. Oh, what would green look like? Oh, okay, nothing that I want. let the sun beat down upon my skin. Alright, I can just stop this because this is in play. It's not going to actually change the stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to stop working on that. We can play with the lighting later. It's not a big deal. You don't like it? You don't like it, Bop? You don't like it looking kind of sort of real? It's the same map. Yeah, it's all right. Like I said, different maps can have different aesthetics. The thing with the old map is that there were just so many things to like move and change and order that I was just like, it's fine. We can just make another one. Also, this one now we have like roots going around. I like the roots. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, I think one of the key things, honestly, that would get people to kind of want to play is just the actual gameplay, you know? Like having seeing the numbers show up above the monsters and seeing a lot of them if there's a lot of numbers. Also, that's definitely a bug. There's a bug with that skill, and I don't know why it's happening, where it like hits twice sometimes. No. That can be like a different type of area. I have like this, which I asked Snotty to do, and he did, and I think it looks good. This over here, where Leora and Jasper are. Oh, why is it Jasper and Leora? Was it always like that? And I just never realized. Okay, I fixed it. You're not going to see it here, but next time. Alright. That's going to be it for now. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't release it today. There were other things that came up, but I'll keep going through the list of problems that we've already found and try to get it into a ready state for tomorrow. Alright, guys. Have a good night. Anyway, yeah, how do you like this? Bye.